Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Excuse me, it's me again. Okay, so request to deep dive 2 more countries. So today we're going to do Australia and then we're going to do Zimbabwe. So we're going to get the overall energy, what's happening there. We'll do a 5-card spread. And we'll do some true crime, and then we'll throw in the tokens and see what's going on. So let's get started with Australia. Divine Spirit can tell us what is the overall energy of Australia right now. Now, if I remember correctly, Australia is still under the crown. I could be wrong. You can correct me in the comments. Where is Australia and their energy right now? Australia was pretty hard hit with restrictions and lockdowns. I remember, wow, we're going to start out with Justice, number 11. Major Arcana. Justice is being served there. If you're in Australia, you may not see this happening because it's so much shadow work out there. But we start out with Justice. Knight of Wands, military as a mission. Yep, we do know this. They are determined. We've got a lot of fire and passion to get this. 9 of Pentacles. I do believe Australia in its independent wealth and abundance. Wow. Coming to the people. And I'm getting the feeling that you guys are going to break free from the crown. You guys are going to be your own nation. Judgment. Wow. When you have justice and judgment, some pretty bad stuff's been going on in Australia. Now, of course, I am not talking about everyday citizens and the people of Australia, but your government system here. Okay, one more card. 2 of Cups. Some deals have been made, some unions and partnerships. And I hate to tell you this, Australia, but you're still watching a movie too. Deals have already been done. And now it's also about healing energy as well. So Australia, you're not much different than a lot of other countries around the world right now. All right, let's deep dive a little bit into the crime deck and see what your government officials, you guys have actors and artists that come out of your nation as well. Let's find out overall energy. What's been going on down there? Why does Australia need so much justice and judgment? We know the littles are a big part of that. Taking the wealth away from the people. Let's get an overall deep dive into what they're cleaning up. All right. I'm going to stack these all together. These I do not read in reverse. If they're upside down, that's just my own fault. Very beautiful deck by Alicia Wicker. Just very hard to shuffle sometimes. All right, let's go. 2 cards per unseen danger. Well, now I know Australia has great whites, but that's not what we're focusing on. There's still a lot of movers and shakers that are lurking in the shadows, and that's why they're focusing so much. Military is after what you can't see behind the scenes, underground, all of that stuff. Change is coming, though, which is good. Yeah, I really believe the Australian people are going to be independent. I don't think you guys are going to be under the crown anymore. Ooh, prophecy. Maybe you guys have had some signs and wonders in the heavens telling you something, but Australia is included in God's prophecies. Go watch Kim Clement's stuff. It's very interesting. Watch. You're watching a movie too. You're watching it all go down, and I know what you guys are thinking. Jen, you're not telling us anything we don't already know. Well, you guys, if you're watching this video, already know, but there's so many people out there that are going to be seeing things come out. Weather manipulation. So the baddies are still there, and this can bring unseen danger. Could be massive flooding. I'm not familiar with the weather situation in Australia, but I know flooding has been an issue in the past. Let's watch this very closely. Premeditated. Okay, so this tells me that, and because of the court ruling, that deals have been made. Some of this stuff has already been set up. Even if it's from the bad guys, the good guys here in the military can come in and soften the blow, so to speak, okay? So these are already plans set in motion for Australia, and they might use like flooding to clean out some of the underground, so to speak. They also might use this. Wildfires, okay? What do we have? Counterfeit. And it's not jewelry related here. I think that your government is counterfeit right now. You are watching a movie with actors and they're playing their part. Nothing is as it seems. Okay? Let's see. You've got another warning here. Unseen danger. It's going to get a little hairy down in Australia. But the problem's already solved. They have a plan, okay? Remember the Two of Cups is about coming together and making an agreement and union. The problem's solved, but you have to watch it play out, okay? Unfortunately, there can be, there's a warning of some hidden dangers, and it could be in the form of weather manipulation, fire, floods, things like that, because prophecy comes in, it could be in any of those forms, right? Let's pull you some tokens here. We'll pull a couple for each group, and we'll take a look. All right, so we start out over here. What is this? Oh, it's the devil. 15. Okay, this is the unseen danger. Okay, so the bad guys are still pulling some stuff off. Australia is a very, I would say, lucrative place right now where some massive dirty deeds are going on. A dinner for two, so to speak. This is have fun, talk it over. So they're still in communication, talking, making this Two of Cups come to action, making not deals with the devil, so to speak, but how they can get a plan together to take that out. Okay. The apple is number 96. Let's take a look at this. Watch your health. And this is also about knowledge. Okay. I think people, because it's on watch here, people are going to start watching things and it's going to wake them up. They are going to gain a new enlightenment, okay, of what's been going on. 134, and that's the family. Okay, yeah. This is take care of your family. That means you do whatever you can. Keep your heart in focus. Watch your family, because there's unseen dangers out there. This is really, I hate to say it, but when you guys were in lockdown for so long, you guys had really strict rules. Families, I believe, grew closer. You had more time together and have got a new perspective on life, that's what really matters over everything else. All right, 119. That is Gemini. Okay, so you might have, I hate the term two-faced, but what you're seeing, you could turn around the next day and it may not be that. So two-faced as in your leaders, the actors playing it. They're not really who they say they are, okay? And they haven't been for years. Even the originals, they would love up on the population, and then they would turn around and backstab them and do horrible things. And under the British Crown, we know that happened quite often, okay? Kind of two-faced. All right, 130. Is this love? What do we have? Oh, it is a heart with an arrow through it. Number 130. Love hurts. Yeah. There's some things, people that really love their country are going to find out that there's heartbreaking things going on. This is for the people that have been asleep, that are watching, and they're going to go, what is happening? And it is going to be a heartbreak. Okay. Who do we have over here? 129. It looks like a beach. This talks about warm weather, vacation, sand, and sea. Well, you might be taking your family and just kind of having some family time at the beach. I keep getting a download that we need to watch your shores, because you guys are out there. You're surrounded. All you have are shores. Watch unseen danger. They're showing me a submarine right now. There's still stuff going on. Okay. And now we have, this is like a stadium. What number is this? 115. Is that it? Let's see. Yep. The world stage. Oh boy. Yeah. More movie stuff. I know. You're sick of it. I know. Tired of popcorn. Prominent events. There's some things that are going to go down, and you're going to be watching them. Okay. But it is a stage. All right. It has to happen. What is this? A trophy. And we have the hourglass. 68 and 39. All right. 68 is the trophy. This is success, pride in your country. You guys are going to be okay. All right. Look here. It's solved. Okay. You've got success. 39 is the hourglass. I believe is still about timing. Yeah, time is of the essence. So the night over here, I mean, time is everything. They're pushing, and they're trying to speed it up. The deals have already been done. So guys, just like the rest of the nations, you guys are still, it seems like there's a whole lot more danger here. I would watch the weather system. Okay. Finances were a very small part of this today. But I do like getting the 9 of Pentacles, because that is about individual wealth. I believe they're fighting so the people can get their wealth back. Okay. All right. Let's do a deep dive in Zimbabwe. Let's see where Zimbabwe energy is. So it's down towards the southern part of Africa. Sweet little country, very rich in resources. Actually, it's called the breadbasket of the world, but unfortunately, the nation has been turned into a third world country because the bad guys took it all from their people. We know this information already, so now let's take a look at the overall energy of Zimbabwe right now. Where are they at? Have things been cleaned up? The wealth returning to the people? This is probably very important to those out there that have Zim bonds. All right, Zimbabwe. Ooh. You want to stay there? Okay, 8 of Cups. A lot of people have fled. Oh, I don't blame them. Wow, look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Well, the cycle of slavery and basically downtrodden days are over. That cycle is over. Things are reversing for Zimbabwe right now, which is beautiful. King of Pentacles. Zimbabwe, this is the breadbasket I was telling you about. They really are at the top of their game. This is generational wealth. They have enough to not only take care of themselves, but everybody else. That's what the King of Pentacles is saying. Judgment is also happening there, meaning they have to take down those bad guys who have stolen all that beautiful wealth from, I was going to say Zimbabwe. Is it, how would you say that? Zimbabweans? I don't know. Temperance. Just another reminder to be patient in what's going on. This is also a good reminder that divinely protected. These angels are very important. Okay. But, we have to be patient. There's a lot of judgment that has to take place there. We have to be patient as this rolls out. But Zimbabwe's money system is coming back because judgment's taking place. Those that have left, I believe, will be returning. All right. Let's get our true crime deck out here. I'll shuffle a few times this way. See what we have. Predictive programming. Well, that's because this is all what we've heard about Zimbabwe and a lot of the other African nations. Well, they're poor. There's nothing there. They're starving. It's just a bunch of desert. There's nothing here. Don't look here. We've been programmed to believe this about Zimbabwe. You notice they don't really have anything on the news about them. But this is a big part of it. White collar crime. That means the big dogs around the rest of the world have come in, stolen that wealth from the people. Okay? But the fact that judgment is here and this guy's in handcuffs, catching him red-handed. Food shortage. We know that the people have suffered great food shortages. Whatever that means, not enough rice to feed their family. That's all that they have to live on. I'm not trying to stereotype here, but we know countries in Africa have major starvation problems. But it's on Wheel of Fortune. That means that's going to reverse. They're going to be very abundant and not have to worry about it. These people have come in. We know what they represent. This is draconian. They pose as these guys, and they're the ones to make sure that starve the people out to where they would want to walk away with that 8 of Cups. Okay? Judgment's happening. Yeah, evil corporation. Yeah, once again. And that's on the King of Pentacles, and he can be a CEO of this. All right. Rival. All right, so you're watching a chess game here. They're playing a very strategic game from dark to light. Be reminded of that. And they're going to take him down. see what we've got for judgment. Yeah, well, that's a judgment for you. There's your rope. Yep. It's a swinging time. And the truth will come out about what these horrible people, draconians, have done to the beautiful people of Zimbabwe. Inside. So a lot of the, and you can see this is a shipping container of what has been happening. And I do believe Zimbabwe has also suffered many of their littles being taken. Puppet controlled. Okay. So it looks like judgment, and this can be media, predictive programming, but controlled puppets. These guys work for the 13 families. These are the 13 families. These evil corporations. This is a great indication that the truth's going to come out and that wealth is being returned to the Zimbabweans. I don't know how to say that. What do you call the Zimbabwe people? Just beautiful people. Let's do some tokens here and see what we get. The crown. They're probably behind it. There's a cog wheel. 102. Crown is 4. A gift and a sheriff's hat. Ooh. All right. Let's take a look. So we know that our crown is about, seniority and control, leadership. It's also a reminder of your crown chakra, energy coming in. 102 is the cog. This is what has been, remember, white collar crimes. That's what keeps the wheels turning for them and to do their predictive programming. There's nothing to see here. But the gear, that means things are moving ahead. Things are turning. The wheels are turning, and these guys are well on their way to getting something better. Remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune. It's much like that. Okay, cycles keep going. We do have the sheriff's hat. So, justice is being served over these guys. There's your gift, and that's number 30. And that's surprise or being gifted. That's over food shortage. So, yeah, they're not going to have to worry about that anymore. Beautiful. The world. Remember, breadbasket of the world is over the King of Pentacles, number 21. Cycle completion. Again, it's like the World card in tarot, and it's also like the Wheel of Fortune, twist of fate. It's going around. They're heading for new times. Beautiful. All right, we have a check your box, number 110. I wonder if that's voting. Number 110, checked box. They're getting things done. Wow, good. This chess game. Okay, they are getting it done. All right. We have our little black cat here is 132, and it's about luck. It could possibly mean anarchy as well, and there's lots of mystery and magic around what's going on down there. 44. Now the magic, remember, it's always dark versus light because we are at war here. So magic can be both beautiful, divine, and it can also be black. So, meaning nasty, ugly, evil. Okay, so it could be a battle of the wits. That could be some of the truth that comes out. Curses and stuff that have been put on the land, but judgment's happening. 44 is our art palette. And this is, they're helping create the world you want to live in. That's a great humanitarian card for me about Zimbabweans. It's going to take Zimbabwe's being the breadbasket of the world that is going to help create the world that we want to live in. Beautiful energy. Okay, number 11. This is our justice. Okay. This is a courthouse. Legal issues, the law, government, politics, it's all being taken down, remember? Truth comes out, you have judgment, and the rope. 55 looks like a hazard. Yeah, it's a hazard symbol. It's a very toxic situation right now. But the good guys are on it. Okay, bad guys are losing. So people still won't travel there. It's very, very hard. It could be one of the reasons why we have the Eight of Cups here and people are fleeing. Okay, but I do see that they will get to return soon because we do have that Wheel of Fortune. All right, things are going to be beautiful for Zimbabwe and their people. Okay, and the world. Justice is being served. Okay, overall, guys, hey, it looks like, and I'll continue to do different nations if you request it, but everybody's kind of dealing with the same thing, different levels, but justice is being served. Okay, power back to the people of the divine. Let's create the world we want to live in. All right. I hope you got a blessing out of this message and it sits right and resonates with you. If it doesn't, that's okay. You use your discernment. All right. So that's it for this reading. And just remember, God loves you. So do I.